Want to turn everyday canisters into festive Christmas decor for free, or at least for almost free? Watch this quick and temporary DIY. So this year I've been looking for different ways to change up my decor without spending tons of money, okay? Because let's face it, who has tons of money at this point? Hi. So I was thinking about these, and I was thinking I would put them away when I put my decor out, and then I got thinking, well, I actually use them, so I don't really want to put them away or change them out for something different. Oh my goodness. Are you guys helping? No? Okay. But I wanted to be able to change them up in a way that would be temporary. I don't want to paint over them or do anything to them that's going to damage them. So this morning I was sitting here and I got thinking about all the uh, fake leather vinyl that I have, and I have Christmas designs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the vinyl to fit over these, and I will use what is called alien tape to apply it onto this. Alien tape is very strong and will hold well, but it will also come right off without any damage to what's underneath. The hardest part of this whole thing will actually be to just get my vinyl cut to the right height and cut it straight. I have a paper cutter somewhere, but I just cannot locate it. So, yeah. But I am just going to try to match this up the best I can. I've got lots of help up here from kitty cats. Got my spot to cut. And I'm just going to try to keep this nice and straight. I'm actually using the pattern to kind of follow. So that, no, you don't want to get cut. Max. Buddy, watch out. There we go. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So what I'm going to do is just simply see if this fits. Straighten it out a bit here. I think I've cut it just a little bit. Oh, is this the one? Nope. Okay, I cut it just a tiny bit too high. So I'm going to cut this bottom edge off. Once I get it adjusted, I can just cut all of them exactly the same. Doesn't have to be perfect, just make it fit. It's good that I use this one with the design on it because it's actually helping me to keep my cut straighter. Max, don't dig. It does not fit all the way around. I can fix that if I want to, but I generally keep them forward facing anyway. And where it's temporary, I'm not too overly concerned. So I need to cut the rest of these. I will just follow the same height of the cut. You could also do this with crafting paper or wrapping paper if you didn't mind having to maybe change it a little through the season if it's going to get dirty. The only problem with wrapping paper is it would get wet. This stuff that I picked, it's okay that it get wet. It's not going to hurt it at all. Some lint on there. So all I need to do, and I'm going to actually save on my alien tape by, I'm going to cut it, but I'm also going to cut it in half because this is very wide. And to make sure that I wrap it properly, I'm just going to apply it to this first. This will not be permanent. It will not ruin the surface of my canisters. This is just a double-sided removable tape. It's also reusable tape if you wanted to rinse it off and use it again. It is not good on drywall. It will pull your wall half down. And I see a bit of a flaw here. So we'll wrap this around. Just think about like the old movies where they used to put false fronts on homes to make the homes look different. This is kind of the same idea, you know, just changing it up for the time being, and then at the end of the holiday season, you just take it off and it's back to how it started. And as you see, they're still gonna stack, and I do believe I can trim the bottom down just a bit. And this is where the alien tape comes in handy, because I can take it right off. Flip this over. They're just a tiny bit too long. Still too long. Oh, I moved it downwards. Much better. Okay. We'll go on to this one. And I'm going to trim this prior to putting it on here, because now I know they're all too long. Not for kitties. Going to use a little extra on this. Just line it up. Everything it touches. And the last one, last but not least, it's cute polka dots. And again, if I had done this and used a, bye Max, thank you for taking the trash. If I had used a paper trimmer to just trim this down, it would have been much more perfect and even. But I do not know where I put it at the moment, because I moved everything in my office all over the place. So imperfect is the theme here. If you don't have alien tape, you can use hot glue, because hot glue will come off the surface of anything that's ceramic or glass. You might have to peel it off, or use some type of a plastic scraper to get it off, but it does come off. Oops. You know what I did? I tried to do this without, took the plastic off first. That really doesn't work. This is the last one, and I will move these right out of the way. Wrap it around. I was sitting on the couch this morning, and this idea just sort of popped into my head, and I was like, I'm gonna run with it. Because I have been actually racking my brain to think of different ways to use what I already have in my decor without spending any money. And this is what you end up with. Had I had longer pieces of vinyl, or these were more narrow, they would have had a little bit of a better fit. But since I'm going to be keeping them mostly forward facing, that really doesn't make a huge difference. In the comments below, tell me if you have any other ideas for changing up your decor without costing you any extra money. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.